This is Jenny coming back to you. Sorry it's been so long. I did have another move that happened and a surgery, so I do plan to do these more often. I also have an announcement coming up about the YouTube channel. I will have a new partner. My best friend will be joining me doing videos where we will be talking about nutrition and health and helping you to be healthy on a budget, which is the whole goal of Nature's Intention. Today, I want to share with you a breakfast recipe that is simple and easy. The original recipe is only 3 ingredients. I've added several, but it is very, very simple, very, very fast, and very, very easy. Healthy does not have to be hard, my friends. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to explain to you what you need. I'm actually doubling the recipe today to make a 13 by 9. It usually makes an 8 by 8. But to make the original recipe, you need 4 large bananas, vanilla, and then oatmeal, which I have in a 5-gallon food safe bucket down here with a Gamma lid on it. And then I have added, because I find protein helps you stay full longer. It also works against like the crashes of sugar, which bananas are high in sugar, and then the blueberries that I'm going to add are also a sugar. They're a better sugar because they're fructose and not sucrose or oh gosh, I can't remember the other one. Starts with a G. Sorry. But anyway, this is a better form of sugar, but you can still crash from it. So you want to have protein. Plus, protein makes you feel fuller longer. So this will get you through longer if you have more protein in it to lunch. 1 scoop of this is chocolate. You could do any flavor you want. I like the chocolate one. 1 scoop of this is 30 grams of protein. I did do 1 scoop the last time. It wasn't quite enough, so I'm either going to double or triple it this time. I'm also going to add walnuts and almonds for some more protein, as well as just a little bit of flavor and crunch. And then, of course, adding the blueberries. But the original ingredients are only 3 ingredients, and you can do that if you would like. You can add anything else that you would like. There are sugar-free chocolate chips. You can put them in there. You could also do any kind of nut or other fruit, and that would work just as well. So to begin, like I said, I am going to double this recipe, so I'm going to actually do 8 bananas. You're going to peel them, and then you're going to put them in the bowl and mash them. Really should have the garbage over here so I can just put it in there. One day when I buy my property, I'll have a compost pile I can put them in. I've also, one thing I've started doing is taking these banana peels and I soak them in water for 24 hours, and then I use that water to water my plants, because it puts potassium in the water, which helps those plants grow. Another trick, just so you know, monkeys always open from the bottom on bananas. I was always shown to open from the top, but the internet is an amazing place, and I found out that you can open from the bottom much easier. Okay, so we're almost done with getting these bananas out of the peels. I'm all about trying to have as little waste as possible. So if you can use banana peels for something else, like watering plants and having your plants be healthier for the potassium in them, it's a fantastic little trick to have less waste. Now you're still going to throw away the banana peels at the end, but you're getting a dual purpose out of them. Ooh, this one's a little bad. Grab a knife and just cut that out. Goes all the way through there, so we're just going to cut that whole piece out. Okay, this one has a bad section doesn't go all the way through. Okay, so now that we have the bananas peeled, we're going to smash them. So you want to make sure, because this is going to be the liquid base to your mixture. So you want to make sure that you have it mashed. I'll show it to you once I'm done. So here's the bananas. We're just going to mash them with a fork. It's not very hard. It's not very time consuming either. Just a little bit of pressure on the banana will make it mash. Okay. And just remember, when you are thinking about healthy foods to make, it doesn't have to be, protein is your friend, because protein makes you feel full longer, and so you'll eat less as well because you're gonna feel more full. And you know, eating healthy is not hard, but it can be a little more time consuming, and that's one of the hard things in our culture. We like things to be fast, and this breakfast really isn't all that slow. It's a pretty fast meal to make too, but I think the longest is actually mashing the bananas is what takes the longest, but the baking is only like 15 to 20 minutes. And but anyway, I just made, side note to give you an explanation, I just made homemade apple cider vinegar. I'll show you. Homemade apple cider vinegar. I have almost 2 gallons now. I made applesauce. I canned applesauce for the first time this past summer. I didn't video that, I should have, but I made applesauce for the first time this summer, and I had leftover apples, like all the cores and the peels, and I thought, well, why don't I just try to use, again, less waste. So I looked up a recipe for apple cider vinegar. See how they're all smashed now? I'm just kind of mixing it around to get it to be more liquid. I thought, well, why don't I just use those peaches to make apple cider vinegar? So I looked up a recipe, and it didn't really take that much more time. It took a little more effort, but it didn't take that much more time. And then you just let it sit for like a few months, and then you're good to go. So the next is 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I'm not going to measure. I just kind of know because I've been making this for a while, and I'm doubling it. So, but 1 tablespoon for 4 bananas of vanilla. And I'm mixing all of the wet ingredients first. I've tried putting, like the recipe says, to put the oats in before the vanilla, and I found that the vanilla doesn't really mix in well. It soaks into the oats. So you want to put it in when you're doing just the banana, and it becomes this mixture. I don't know if you can see it in the camera there, but it just becomes this liquidy mixture. Then I'm also going to add, let me rinse off my hands real quick. Okay. I'm also going to add the protein into the liquid mixture before we add the oats, because the oats just suck up all the moisture. So I'm gonna put, I think, I'm debating between 2 and 3. I think I'll stick with 2, and if that's not enough, next time I'll put 3. You can tweak these recipes all you want and play around with them to your liking, but they are easy, simple, delicious recipes. So now I'm just mixing that protein in. I got that protein powder at Aldi's. That whole container was $18, which I believe is cheaper than what Walmart would have it at. But they also have vanilla if you're not wanting chocolate or you're not a chocolate fan. Okay, so as you can see, I now have a chocolate, banana, and vanilla mixture. Before I put the oats in, I'm also going to add, this is just 1 pint of blueberries. You want to wash them prior to, so I'm just going to add that. I'm going to add almonds, just to your taste, whatever you like. There's no measurements on these ones. The original recipe doesn't even call, this is walnuts. The original recipe doesn't even call for any of these ingredients. Just mix them in. Okay, so as you can see, I have a blueberry, almond, banana, vanilla, chocolate, protein powder, and walnuts mixed in there. And now we're going to add the last ingredient. Now normally it's just 3 cups of oats, but I'm going to do 6 because I'm doubling this recipe. I have a 2-cup measuring cup here, so that's 1, 2, okay, so that makes my 6 cups. Remember, I'm doubling this recipe, so 6 cups is doubling, 3 is single, and I'm just going to mix it in. You want to make sure that those oats get all that mixture, that moist banana mixture. As you can see, it's all getting mixed in here. Sorry, I don't know. It's kind of we have a winter storm happening today. It's been really nice weather, and then all of a sudden it started snowing. So I'm a little bit, my nose is a little bit runny. I apologize for the sniffling. I'm not sick or anything, but just the weather. So then you get this kind of consistency. If you can see that. And then you're just gonna pour it. You don't even have to spray the pan. You can if you want. But the recipe does not say you have to. You're just gonna put this mixture into the, I prefer glass for this specific recipe. I have a cast iron 13 by 9 inch pan, and I don't really like using that one for this this specific recipe. But you can if you want. You can use whatever kind of pan you want. I just find that glass works better for these breakfast bars. Just getting the last bits out of this bowl. Okay, so then you're just gonna spread it around so it's an even consistency and thickness throughout the entire pan. Just like that. Okay, and I use these, I take these with me. I get up really early for work, 4:20 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and I'm out the door by 5. So these make for a very quick, easy breakfast for me because I'm not a morning person. So if you're not a morning person, or even if you are really, this is a really nice, it would go well with coffee, but it's a nice little breakfast. So this is the end product right here. And you're just gonna put this in the oven at 350 for 15 to 18 minutes. So I'm gonna preheat the oven, put it in, and I'll come back with you in just a little bit. Okay guys, that oven is preheated. I'm gonna put this in and it's for 15 to 18 minutes. Oh, I forgot to take all my other pans out. All my cast iron. Okay, now we'll put that in the oven. If you're anything like me, my grandma used to do it, and so I do it now. I put my cast iron in the oven for storage. Okay, so it's in the oven, 15 to 18 minutes. That's it, and you have delicious, yummy breakfast bars for the week or for the day, depending on how big your family is. Well, I hope that was a quick and easy recipe for you to follow. If you have any questions, please comment. I would love to hear from you, and I will do more of these type of videos in the future, as well as just talking about health in general. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you next time, friend. Have a good day.